Okay, I think it's recording. Hey guys, what's going on? This is X. Welcome back to the channel. So we got a bit of a different thing today because I really want to kind of talk about the state of the channel and where some things I've decided over the weekend and just really things I've thought of for a long time, but now I finally want to kind of make that happen and come to fruition. So I have kind of like a list like right here on my second screen, but for now I kind of want to see I You see, the thing is, like, I don't like taking on my glasses because it's just weird. Because I squint a lot when I don't have my glasses, but when I have my glasses on, it's kind of also awkward because I have all the sheen and everything. That's just kind of a product of the lighting. I'm sorry. So I don't know what we talk about. So let's talk about things. First off, uh, kind of like ideas for you know going on with. Well, first of all, let's talk about the new stuff I have, which is I've officially decided to start a second channel. Yeah, I know it's weird. But rather this channel is gonna be called Zexwing. It'll be where all the non TCG stuff will go on from now on. The fighting content I've done, the streams I have that are just not just card game based and whatnot, and Sarah. I've kind of thought about this for a while because I've never felt comfortable, just because I know just from years of listening to the YouTubers talk about how the algorithm can like screw them over. They post something different from like their usual content. They've been locked in for a while, and and such. So I've kind of like thought about like, well, I kind of want to mess this channel up already in the eyes of the algorithm. So I've decided to make a second channel for all the other stuff, stuff I want to do, and then this channel will be strictly TCG content from now on. So we're gonna get more Yu-Gi-Oh content, more Vanguard, more maybe some Magic, uh, some Pokemon stuff, whatever, and we're gonna go from there because I really love TCG, so I want to talk about it more comfortably. But I also am interested in a lot of other stuff too. So this to me this seems like a win-win. Just kind of like just post whatever I want to post where I want to post it. So I don't think that's anything there. So if you've been here for like the fighting content, been waiting for it. I'm sorry, it's been a while. I've got some stuff I want to like do for later. So on that note, like please subscribe to the second channel if you want. Oh oh goodness, the camera almost died. But yeah, please subscribe to that second channel if you want. You know, we're gonna go from there and keep going. So I've talked about the new channels coming up. Oh, speaking of which, kind of we're gonna talk about the new channel, but I'm also gonna talk about like kind of like the podcast. I've been kind of like hinting about what I want to do with the podcast for a while, but now I've kind of like decided. First off, I'm gonna say like more things when we get to the actual uh first episode back, quote unquote back. But it's pretty much like from now on, the podcast will no longer just be TCG related, but also just a general like thing podcast because I've really it when I started the podcast, I didn't realize how kind of I guess you could say kind of hard it would be to actually you know like, search up news for TCGs and whatnot when TCGs very similar to like fighting games in terms of their news. Like there's very like small little bits and pieces of time which is there's just nothing, so it's hard to really make content on it. And I thought like make it a general TCG podcast would be good. Me and Zenny would do it and we'd be good, but it just didn't happen that way, and just things just kind of went a hot mess, and especially when we are getting to a point where like there's just no card. Excuse me. Especially when we're coming to a point where there's just no card game anime like about to come in. So it's like we didn't have a Bill Divide to kind of talk. We didn't have a overdressed to talk. I have not watched Sevens. I still have not watched Sevens. I think I'm gonna like watch some Disney XD and finally like finally like get to work on Sevens from now on. Now there's actually a legal way to stream it because I'm not really. I'm trying to like do my best because I like illegal stream, but that's just me. That's just a personal thing. If you don't agree with that, oh well. But so I'm gonna get on Sevens. I hope Go Rush kind of gets a similar thing soon. That's not like lagging far behind. Like I feel like after they finish like showing sevens off, they immediately like, start the hit and go rush. That's what I mean. But that's a different story. So the podcast is gonna be more general. It's gonna be for more just like anything I want to talk about. If it's like fighting games, video games, in general, TCGs. If I want to talk about, I might have some guests on, and we could talk about some games and kind of like things and whatnot. Just talk the mess. But also, I think that one of the things I also believe is that the changing the podcast way also allows me kind of like vent a bit more, like kind of like a therapy session in a way, just a personal therapy session. Just have me kind of like talk about some stuff, get to know me a bit more. I talk about some things, kind of like mull things over, kind of realize some of the issues I have with life, or general. It's not gonna be uh all the time, right? I want it to be like, oh man, here I am venting over and over and over again. I'm just talking all this stuff, and then like we're gonna have like one Thursday in uh August where I finally was like, hey, you want to talk about some card games? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stay more on the hobbies and whatnot. But there's every once in a while, like if I feel like I need to kind of like have like a moment, just like, hey, I need to talk, get some stuff off my chest. No drama, no drama, nothing like that. But just something off my chest to be honest and uh, figure out some things mentally. I probably would do that. Probably the first episode is gonna be like that, but after that we're gonna go onwards. That's gonna be That's also gonna be on the new channel too from now on. Like the old TSG live talks will be here. Will still be here on this channel, but the new channel will have that new podcast, and I will kind of like, I guess you could say, kind of like make like a little like teaser thing of like, hey, new podcast is up. You want to watch it or not? I don't know. I'll think about it. It's hard to kind of be like, yeah, let's do that. I don't know, but that's kind of thing. So now on to kind of like this channel. This channel is still gonna, I've talked about before. This channel is still gonna be like TCG based content, but now one of the things I want to do is, or rather, more so, I want to find like, now I've got the comfortability of having those two interests like separated. Now I can finally like start to do more stuff like more anime reviews of TCGs. More some openings. I have something like I've been like wanting to like do for a while, but I haven't like been able to like uh just sit down and do it. But now I think I should and probably get that taken care of. You know, more like more discussion pieces on just TCGs in general. Like I've thought of a couple ideas before, and and whatnot. So I definitely want to start pushing that. I'm gonna be. So here's what I'm trying to say. I am. I guess you could say I've. It's been. Wow, I felt you. I've messed up the entire thing. Here's what I'm trying to say. It has been almost a year since I've really started making content. I know I've had this channel for about like 2 years, but this past year I've started to like get a little bit more increasing with the actual. Oh, my sound's a little bit low. I've been getting more and more increasing with the actual amount of content I've trying to pull out and do whatnot. But I've been also a little inconsistent. Same with my streams. I've been inconsistent there. Kind of. It's mostly because I just never really felt like I want to stream, because I'm like, what do I stream, card games or stream things? I'm hoping this change allows me to like be more comfortable with what I want to do. So there's that, and then with that in that being said, I want to like kind of like take this thing to both kind of be like a 1 year update video about everything, and then also I guess you could say a slight apology. I know it's weird. It's like, oh man, it's been a year, and I'm apologizing. Apologizing for what? And really, it's more so just like I've apologized. I haven't put in my all into anything, and I'll probably explain that more on the podcast. But basically, like I feel like even though I've put in a year, I feel like it took me a while to really get going, or like feel like I'm getting somewhere. So it feels like I haven't really put out the best content I want to make, or I want to give and show to people. So I apologize that I'm not already up to snuff like how Solemn was when he started, or like how Chris got to, and everything for for people in Vanguard who know who they are. I apologize on this, right? I think one of the things I want to do is definitely like upgrade this camera, right? Like what you see is you were literally seeing the pixels on my, you literally see the pixels on the actual sun right now. That's how bad it is. So one of the things I want to do is like definitely upgrade my setup, and little by little, like right. If you haven't noticed, I've got a new mic. Thankfully, due to you also notice that you probably haven't heard a bunch of oh my goodness. Okay, I got close this up quickly because I hear it already. Um, but I haven't. You don't hear no fan anymore. Thankfully, like got my AC fixed. Hopefully for good this time, at least for another 10 years. Word to Aaron Yeager. But I definitely do. I definitely like am like thankful that the people who have come and watched the videos when I have supported me, and I'm thankful for y'all for that. I also am sorry that I have not put out my best, the best that I want to put out. What I mean, so we're gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start grinding. I'm gonna start doing this right now because I felt like I think another thing is like in this journey of me like doing this, I've kind of realized like I can do this. I have the ability to do this. I've gotten better. I've gotten like an actual, I've learned more and more as the years progressed. So I definitely want to push more into that. So that you're gonna see more different stuff while being, while I try and improve on that as well. So I apologize that it took me this long to kind of realize that, and I apologize for the growing pains that are gonna happen going forward. But we're gonna get there, and we're gonna get better. So that's pretty much it. Like, um, kind of like a little update for this week. At the time of recording this, uh, I'm going to do like an actual like honest look at set 5 of Overdress for Vanguard, and then probably around this Friday or Saturday, I'm going to release my next part of the Build Divide recap, where I talk about let's see, episodes 4 through either 7 or 8. I have to double check what episodes they were, but like that section of episodes, because I feel like those episodes together like work really well. And then I'm gonna get back more streaming, right? I think also tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're gonna do more. We're gonna do more V testing. I'm gonna like knock hard, and we're gonna go for 3 hours on some V tomorrow. Unless something happens, which I'm hoping it doesn't, because I'm honest and true, and I want to get back into constant, into streaming and being careful. So tomorrow, like at the time this goes up, which will probably the 6th, the Monday, that Tuesday we're gonna get streaming. I want to try some more stuff, some of the decks in V. Talk about that, because when I get to the actual, when we have that stream for the V collection, when it finally like releases and all the stuff's been revealed, I want to have more knowledge about that than what I did for the first time I did the V collection stream. That's pretty much it. And then starting sometime this week, I want to actually like get back to Trails in the Sky. I did one stream a year ago when I restarted the game, but I actually want to finish it because we're getting close to when the actual like Trails from Zero does release, like the official release, and I'm so hyped for that because I really want to try that game with my own opinion. But I want to like go back to Sky at the very least, finish Sky before that game releases. So either every Friday or every Saturday, we're just gonna play some Trails in the Sky. Especially this weekend, since I ain't got nothing to do. Like, what am I gonna do? Go to Springfest? But that's pretty much it. Just some update to kind of tell you what's going on. Uh, I think what's gonna happen also on the other channel. My first 2 videos are gonna be pretty much is gonna be Street Fighter, the Final Fantasy 16, and the Ether Knights trailer reactions I did for State of Play that day, because I hadn't put them up because I didn't know what to do with them. Like it's still on my actual Twitch channel, twitch.tv/RFX. RF underscore Zach, excuse me. So if you wanna hop over there and watch it, go there too. We're gonna get some work done. Okay, I'm going to buckle down for the rest of this year and try and make the best I can. And I appreciate you if you want to stay and help me and take care of that. So I think that's pretty much it. Thank you for tuning in. I ask I say this at the end because I'm just like I don't want you to immediately get bombarded. Hey, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever the YouTube algorithm says because that's fine. But I say this, with the most sincerity. Like, if you've enjoyed my content at any point during this year and you wish to support me, all I can say is just subscribe to the channels. Just hop into Twitch streams, have fun. Just come and chill. That's all I ask. Just come and chill. And oh dang, man. I don't know why we're getting teared up. I don't know why it's happening, but I got fishes up now and there. So thank you so much for the past year, kind of 2 years technically, but the year specifically. Like I still can't believe the very first Talking Card Games, the THG Live Talk stream, got over 1,000 views. I think it's almost at 2K now, which is wild to me. So again, hey, just if you just enjoy, if you just want to hang and chill and talk here on the channel, on the comments, or discuss them, come on the Twitch streams. We're gonna be streaming as hard as I can, do as much as I can, and we're gonna go in there. So if you like it, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.